gonna show you the power supply, how to mount it in, take it out, how to add an expansion board. If you ever need to change to a different expansion board in the D25, that's possible, so you can do that. And toward the end, we're gonna start to show you the ordering guide and how to order a D25. Okay, so in this screencast, we're gonna talk a little bit about the D25. The D25 has many functionalities. I'm gonna list the most important functionalities for you. So it has a capability as a PLC or a Pro Logic or Logic Links, ladder logic capability. It has a capability as an IED gateway. It can work as a pay level controller. It can work as a power quality monitor, a fault recorder, a standalone remote terminal unit. It has built-in UTC port and IRIG-B capability for time synchronization. And from a communication point of view, it has the capability to communicate via RS-232, RS-485, and Ethernet. From a communication protocol, it has a library of over 300 protocols that can act either as a client or as a server protocols. And it has integrated transformer monitoring logic, which will allow it to work in a transformer monitoring capacity. Also included in it, which is not as popular, is the definite time protection and the breaker failure protection, and that's included in the generation 4 of the D25. Okay, so this is the D25 front panel, and the front panel has 3 options. This is panel number 1, and or the first option, and the first option, as you can see, is blank in here. There is no optional display. And what we have a Westmain access port, which utilizes the Westmain cable that's provided by GE, or you can create it with, if you want. You can get the pinouts from us. It has a power indicator, which is solid green. It means that the D25 is up and running. It has a run indicator, which when flashing, it means the CPU is processing and all the applications are running. It has 2 IED indicators, which indicate the transmit and receive on COM3 and COM4. Sorry, yes, COM3 and COM4. And you have an extended COM1 and COM2 indicators for the extended communication card, in case you have an extended COM option added to the back of the D25. The last thing is that you have a local remote switch, which basically allow you to switch the K card from local to remote commands. And if you put it in, if you disable it, it means that the K card will not take any commands from the remote controllers. If you enable it, the K card will start to function as for remote commands, and then will take commands from the remote control center. Okay, so this is the second option that you can have on the front of the D25. Basically, it comes with the same components in this part of the front panel. So again, we've got the Westmain, we've got the XCOM, extended COM indicators, we've got the serial port indicators, we've got the power, the run, and the local remote switch. But on top of that, for a second option, you get the data display panel. Now, the data display panel is not a colored panel. It's just basically a text display that you can access for all your digital input status, analog input. Basically, you can look at your points and find out the point status, and you basically use this keypad in order to go through the menu and access the parts of that menu. So it's basically based on the command that you would put in there, you will be able to access different parts of the data that's available inside your D25 in the substation. It eases up where you don't need to connect to the Westmain in order to get the information. You will get it from the data display. Okay, this is the third panel option, and or the third cover option. Again, it's the same on this part of the D25. The only difference is it has what we call a graphical display panel, or a GDP. Now this GDP has the option of adding 256 pages to it. Each page can be a part of your single line diagram in the substation, and it's a touch screen. It's a colored touch screen, and that means that it can act like a small laptop where you don't need to have the maintenance port. It gives you more than the simple maintenance port because it's a fully functional touch screen that's available on the Bay controller. Again, it's secure because you would use passwords if you want to do controls from inside the single line diagram. It's a fully animated single line diagram which can be set up either by GE or by your local representative. If we want to remove the front cover of the D25 or the front panel of the D25, what you want to do is there is 1, 2, 3, 4 screws which should be easily opened with your hand. Try not to use the screwdriver with these, because then if it's used all the time, then they become less. That the thread will be lost, and then will not be able to open it.